Welcome to Upper Doubling Broadcasting. I'm Maya St. Pierre with
Josh Portney
and Will Fields.
And we are broadcasting the Springfield and Upper Dublin varsity girls game. Tonight is senior night, so it's a very important night for the seniors.
Absolutely, Maya. So today is big. Upper Dublin looking to change course in their season. They're about 8-6-1. So this would be a big win over their rival Springfield. Winning on home turf is a big priority for Upper Dublin, as they haven't had a really good home record this year. And they're underway as Lexi Moss heads that one, and Springfield gets it down to the zone, collecting his helmet and gets it out all the way out to Priya Canaria, stopped by Lexi Moss, number 26 in red. 13, Katie King over to Priya Canaria, who's guiding around midfield. Passing it back to Danny Zavari in number 34. A lot of seniors are in right now because it is senior night and they want to put in all the seniors that they can.
That's right, Josh.
So out on Springfield there. Upper Dublin's going to throw it in. And it gets down Emily Booth, number 15, on the far side. Kicks it in, trying to look around, and Springfield's going to take that one. Back right in for Upper Dublin. And Springfield's number 21 is going to boot it all the way back to the 30-yard line. Fighting for it is Upper Dublin, though. They're not going to give up. And they finally bring him back in. Here's a penalty here, so it's going to be going towards Springfield. Well, how's it look so far, Will?
Looks pretty good so far.
The game has only been, like a minute so far, but it's looking good. Such a really cold day here. It's I think we're in the 40-degree weather. The sun is shining, though. As they head it back, I don't know what that was. That was kind of like a head using her shoulder for Lexi Moss, who the ball finally goes too far for number 15 down there. So Springfield's going to take it around their own. We're using the hash mark, so their own around 18-yard line. Here they go. Kept in briefly by Upper Dublin, but now it's going to go all the way down. Compliments of a Springfield kicker, and it's going to go all the way down to the goal. I think that's Madison Cacapardo back there on goal. Big kick from the senior all the way down into midfield. Lexi Moss battling with it. So Upper Dublin and Springfield are going at it in 40-yard line. Finally gets out. They're looking at free space, and then Springfield gets head on it right there. Upper Dublin, number 28, Maddie Sanders, I believe that is, kicks it all the way down to 18 on the far side. Back to Emily Booth, number 15 for Upper Dublin. Nice through ball, number 34. That's Priya. Now Lexi Moss gets control, but at the far side that's Emily Booth, number 15. And they're trying to still keep it in, which is good. Good stuff. And he gets all the way out to our near side with number 33 and Priya Canaria. And Katie King trying to battle it off, number 13. Gets it back out to Lexi Moss, number 26. And a nice clean pass out to number 3, Caitlin Brown. Through ball, nice footwork, and they're on the far side. Trying to switch it into the middle. Lexi Moss gets a head on it, keeps it in. Number 15, Emily Booth tries to pass it, but that one's blocked up by Springfield, and it goes the other way. Number 31 of Upper Dublin trying to bottle it up, kick it back in, ricochet off of Springfield, and that's going to go out. Upper Dublin ball. How's the momentum here today? What are you thinking about this game? The senior night, well, it's really day. How was the senior night celebrations?
Honestly, I think it was a tiny bit uneventful, but otherwise it was fairly good. Well done.
Yeah, well, it's very important to celebrate the seniors who are moving on into bigger things after they leave the halls of Upper Dublin High School, after they leave the nest. So the Springfield goalie, they're going to kick it out, a goal kick. No real shots on goal yet, unfortunately. So that's interesting to see. Means a defensive game. Well, actually, most of the time actually has been in Upper Dublin zone. Katie King passes it into the middle with Lexi Moss, who gets on to the other side. Ian Hopkins. I'm sorry, that's Caitlin Brown, number 3 on the far side. Getting a clean pass back, and it's going to ricochet off of Upper Dublin. It looked like there was a handball there, but that's all right. It's going to go all the way down. Yeah, it looks like Springfield's keeping up the pressure, so that's a good sign. But most of the time, most of the possession has actually been in Upper Dublin's possession, as most of the ball has been on the other side. The camera angle switches on you guys, so we're all the way down near Upper Dublin's 10. Head. Couple heads, couple consecutive head balls, and now it's going to go off on no, it's going to stay in on Upper Dublin. Ball hit back, and Kakaparo is just going to collect that one up for Upper Dublin's goalie. Here's the big boot by Madison Kakaparo, all the way into midfield, stopped by Springfield. That's batted down. She's on the ground, but that's all right. Upper Dublin's going to keep moving. To number 14, Priya Canary, who's got looks like she's got a pretty open field. Shoots. Ooh. Crossbar. That doesn't happen much, and there's going to be a penalty, but nevertheless, that was a great shot. What'd you see on that one, Will?
I saw a lot of good movement and a lot of good open field for her to get the chance to score.
Absolutely. So a couple chances here. Not too many chances for either side, but Priya Canary, the best chance today she had. Looked like there's going to be a penalty there, so it's a spot penalty. It's going to be a kick around the 28-yard line. Canaria looked to hit it, but now, she just hit it off of Lexi Moss, and now Springfield's got control of it. Stopped by Keats. Keats calling for it and doesn't get it. It's going to go off of Springfield, but yet Upper Dublin's going to be stuck in their own territory with Caitlin King doing a throw-in. Looks like Priya Canaria needs to start talking to her teammates because there's been a couple plays so far. Second one today, and that's Tina Haig, I believe, trying to do the breakaway. They do need to watch their arms. That's right. They're being very free and expressive with it, so might hurt somebody.
Yeah, during rec soccer for the district, we have a strict way we keep our arms down, so this is kind of unfamiliar to me.
Yeah, well, they really discourage using your arms, but it's a part of soccer. Here's a big kick from Cacapardo, stopped by Springfield and brought back into the zone. Nice spin on the ball, Caitlin Brown.
I agree with that. That was a nice move. I haven't seen that been done a lot recently.
Yeah, definitely something interesting, and Springfield just kicks it out to try to stop the momentum. But we are now almost at the 30-minute mark here in the first half. Look how that game went, so quick. I just sat down. I was standing the entire time. I was on my feet the entire time. Those first 10 minutes were amazing. So that head ball, or that throw went into Emily Booth. Right back there is Lexi Moss trying to block the Springfield player, and Katie King trying to head to it. And that's Keats. Keats gets it over to Canaria. Nice footwork. And that's Haig. Haig with a shot. Stopped by Springfield, but no save. It ricochets off, and to stop the ball from going into Springfield's hands after they kicked it back to their goalie, to stop that penalty from happening, Springfield just kicks it out to the far side. I think that's either going to be a throw-in. It's going to be a throw-in for Katie King on that side. Throw-in for Katie King. It was close to being a corner. And Sasha Keats is back there to receive it. head in. Really nice stop there. But Springfield's going to get back to it. Ooh, nice stop by Lexi Moss trying. She's still battling with it. Trying to get through. Quick short passes. Now Springfield's got control of it. Turning on the ball, though, is Brown, who gets it out but stops the momentum.
I was just going back and forth, like boom, boom, boom. What was going on there?
Yeah, there was no real movement. It was just back and forth. But that's clean soccer right there. That's clean passes right there. And that's a big kick by Caitlin King all the way down.
I want to say that's a freshman at the goalie's nest for Upper Dublin now. Because I believe that is somebody new.
They made a substitution. Who do you see?
I want to say that they were saying it's Rachel Edelman or Edelman. I don't remember fully, but I believe that is the only freshman on the team currently.
How about that? All right, a substitution made for Upper Dublin, and Lexi Moss trying to battle her way through in the midfield, and finally gets it out. So, expecting a kick, and it's going to go out on the post. Springfield kicks a really big kick trying to get down their field, but then there's Lexi Moss trying to get it right there. I think that's actually Maddie Sanders who tries to get it, and she moves it the other way temporarily, but Springfield gets it back. Still, like you said, back and forth kind of passes here. No real movement, but Springfield's looking, keep getting stonewalled. He was looking for a big kick by Sanders, I believe that is.
They have some good defense out there. They got some good defense out there today.
What'd you see there, Will?
Saw two people collide, and I'm surprised nothing was called for that, but it's looking pretty good. I think Upper Dublin has this. They've been playing really good, but I think Springfield, if they want to win, they need to start stepping it up.
Yeah, and you just saw that big collision there with Lexi Moss. Oh, here's number 13 on the near side, Katie King, with a nice through pass to Emily Booth, looking to shoot, getting around there. Number 14 with the shot. Oh, too high for Priya Canaria, but good string of plays there. Number 13, 14, and 15. That's Katie King, Priya Canaria, and Emily Booth right there, passing it around and making some really sweet passes to get a shot on goal that was just a bit too high.
This was going to be football. They would have almost gotten a score, eh?
I think so. Canaria stops that one before it goes out, but it's just going to go out on Springfield. So King's going to collect that header. I mean, the throw-in. Sorry. And Emily Booth's got it on the near side, trying to center it. Centering pass, Stonewall. That one's going to go into the stands. But the ball ricochets back down as a fan hits it back in. But King's going to throw it. And another header, so it's just going to be an endless repeat of throw in, get out, throw in, get out.
That happens too much during a game, honestly.
And here's Keats putting it in, and that's out.
But I think overall, I think Upper Dublin is doing really good, but they need to get more attempts of trying to get down the field to score. Springfield really has had no chance of scoring on Upper Dublin. They've had no chances of kicking it at Upper Dublin's goal, but so far I think it's pretty good.
Absolutely. So an opportunity building here in Springfield zone. It's going to be Upper Dublin throwing on the far side around the 10-yard line within striking distance. And still going to go out on Upper Dublin. That's going to be a throw-in at the far corner. It's not yet going to be a throw-in or a corner kick. It's going to be... Actually, no, they are suiting up for a corner kick. That looks like it's going to be a corner kick, everybody. So this is going to be interesting. Here's the kick. Gets it in, trying to head it in. Somebody get it. Oh!
Oh, so close, so very close. Well done, Springfield goalie.
Great save by the keeper from Springfield. Keeping it knotted at 0. Header by Lexi Moss goes out. Going to be Springfield's ball around their own 25-30. Another header, Lexi Moss out. Just keeping the momentum, just stalling the momentum is all that she's got, which is good. Header by by Katie King, and then another header by Lexi Moss. They managed to keep it in this time. Katie King gets a through ball. Nice play. And that's going to go through for Emily Booth, who's got it at the near side. And I thought that was out on them.
That was out on Upper Dublin, but I believe that should have been out on Springfield, but who knows?
That's definitely what it looked like to me from my vantage point. And then Emily Booth wants to have that one back. That one wasn't a good... She hit it out. She was trying to stop the ball, but yeah. So Danny Zabari comes out, number 34. Header by Priya Canaria manages to keep this one in. Now they go into the ground. Lexi Moss gets it through to Priya. Back over to Tina Hay, number 4. In the middle, looks like it's too far for anybody except for the goalie of Springfield. Here's the kick. Header by Emily Booth, keeping it in. And Tina Hay gets it out there. Number 14, Priya Canaria holding off of defenders with the shot. Oh! Ricochet goal! Nice play with the ricochet there, number 13. Nice goal, Upper Dublin.
That was awesome. Well done, Upper Dublin. Well done.
I'm sorry, actually that was number 19, the player they literally just put in. Great job earning her keep. I believe that was Sizzy Lawton.
Oh, is that Anna Desch? Is that Anna Desch is 19? I think that might be. She's a sophomore now in my grade.
Interesting. They put in a sophomore there, and on the first play that she was involved in, first offensive drive that they put her in, nice goal, picking up the ricochet on the far side after Springfield goalie saved the first initial shot. Ooh, nice stiff arm by Sasha Keats, putting a girl on the ground. And Emily Booth trying not to outrun this one. Gets it back out to Priya Canaria, number 14. She's looking for someone to pass to. Looks back to Emily Booth, and that ball goes out by Springfield. All the way out to the middle. Katie King still tries to steal that one. Gets it through. 18. That's I think that might be Aiden Hopkins. Aiden Hopkins, number 18. A lot of series of nasty plays. You know, this is high school soccer. This isn't patty cake. They go all in. Katie King here with the throw-in. And they missed the header for Springfield. Priya Canaria trying to collect. And it's going to get back out to Springfield. Upper Dublin trying to keep it back in, though. And they do, although they cough it right back up to Springfield. Header there by Sasha Keats actually goes the wrong way. That's unfortunate. You hate to see that.
You know what? At least it's out and not in the goal. Am I right?
Absolutely. So Upper Dublin still trying to get it back after they coughed up the ball in their own zone. And here's an opportunity brewing for Springfield, but thankfully Upper Dublin Sasha Keats gets it right back out, cleaning up her own mistake, and now it's Priya Canaria on the near side trying to battle with Springfield's number 17 or number 12. She finally gets it around midfield, and that ball is a little bit too short for number 19 Desch. Is that right, Anna Desch?
I believe so.
and she gets it out to Tina Haig, who lets it cough up to Springfield. Upper Dublin gets it right back out with Lexi Moss over to the swing with Emily Booth. Now Haig's got it in the middle. Haig still trucking by. Prairie Canaria looking to shoot, control the ball. The shot, dash, and saved. Sorry, that was a shot made by Hopkins, but still saved by the Springfield goaltender. Header goes backwards again. Upper Dublin getting it back out. Makes progress through to Hopkins, and the ball goes all the way down as they cough it up. Keats tries to save it before it goes out on them, and it does. She stops the momentum, but there's going to be a header in Upper Dublin zone around the 10-yard line. So win-loss, you know. So here's a throw-in by number 12 of Springfield. Oh, that's generous. That was a generous ball placement right there. But now Tina Haig's got it. She's going to boot on it. Oh, hate to see it. And Emily Booth. Oh, Emily Booth makes a girl trip. Oh, and another time, Hopkins has now got it on the far side, but that's going to be definitely a penalty, they call it, so it's going to go towards Springfield. Brings on a new meaning to the saying, use your entire body. You know, they're risking a lot to play here. They trip each other, they push each other.
Looking more like a football game than anything.
Well, that's what it's called, football. If you go to the our English friends over across the pond. But here's a Springfield throw-in. And Springfield tries to get through. Oh, here's another opportunity for Springfield. Brewing. He's got 1-on-3, and that shot goes way wide. So, going to be a goal kick back in Upper Dublin zone.
Even from over here, I could tell that was not going to go in.
Yeah. So here's a goal kick. Here's a nice kick all the way out to the 4-yard line. Unfortunately, not as big as Cacapardo, but that's, it's to be expected. King trying to save it. The kick all the way down and stopped by Springfield. Goes out. Saving it is Katie King, but it's going to go out, unfortunately. That was a good save. If it was just like a second before, maybe it would have been saved. So the Cardinals up 1-0 as the ball gets out to midfield. And Haig's trying to save it. Ooh, nice lead here for Emily Booth. Who's going to get to the ball first? Emily Booth does. She collects on it. She sits back on it, collects it. She's got kind of an open lane whatsoever. Nice spin move there, trying to get it through to Haig, and one's going to go out. But still going to be in Upper Dublin's, in Springfield's striking zone. So that's going to be Emily Booth coming out. Springfield, who's number 10? Do you know who number 10 is? Like the sophomore. Sophomore's coming in. King passing into number 10 on Upper Dublin. It's a game of head balls, and it gets back out to Keats, who unfortunately couldn't get her foot on her own header. And but now it gets back out to her with King, Keats, Moss. Nice lead here for number 23 on the far corner, the near corner, I'm sorry. Nice centering pass there for Priya Canary, who tries to make someone's trip. 23's got it. Oh, she's still fighting for it, and looks like it's going to go out. So Keats is going to get the ball on the around the 40-yard line. Like I said, beautiful day. A little brisk, but beautiful day here for soccer nonetheless. It's about a nice fall temperature. Brisk, cool. Wind's just going northwesterly, as they say. King here was a throw-in. All the way to the near corner. And she's trying to center it. Centering pass in for Haig. The header, and it's going to go back out to Moss. Moss, and that shot wasn't really a shot. It was just too wide. Where'd the game go? We're under 16 minutes here left in the first half. That's unbelievable. Well, you got to remember there are no stoppages in soccer, so they play a continuous 80 minutes, and then they play the extra time.
Yeah, Upper Dublin has had many shots on goal, but Springfield really has had nothing against Upper Dublin. Maybe one shot, and Upper Dublin has probably had at least 6 or 7 by now. So it's not really looking good so far for Springfield.
Absolutely not. And there was a play just brewing there, and well, actually that's clean. She tripped on her own feet, but that's all right. So it's going to be a throw in by Lexi Moss, number 20. Oh, she's going to give it over to Katie King. Throw in for Katie King. Is that Dash and a Dash? Dash comes out. Pendleton comes in, I think.
Number 19, Anna Desch is on the far side, which I believe is the left side. I always get my...
Yeah. So, here is... So, here's going to be a little penalty kick here for Springfield, all the way in the back. So, Canaria and Hopkins are out right now. They're taking a water break, saying hi to their families. It's senior night. A lot of festive celebrations here in store. Upper Dublin still up 1-0. 14 minutes left to go here in the first half. Nice, solid base here for Upper Dublin Cardinals win. Here's the throw in on the far side. And now it gets back out to midfield for Upper Dublin.
We got a penalty kick for Springfield after an illegal move by Upper Dublin.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate. Here's a kick around the 40-yard line. Passes it, opts to pass it to her near side with number 12. High kick, doesn't go anywhere. Haig's going to try to collect it. Ooh, that was nasty. What'd you see there, Will?
A big hit. This game has been a ruthless game. Both sides are really competing on trying to win this game. I know it's a big game for Upper Dublin, but this has been very ruthless. I'm surprised nobody has been hurt at all, but this is getting a little ruthless of a soccer game.
Yeah, pretty tough. So here's the kick by Keats going in number 10 on Upper Dublin, still trying to collect it. Swing pass over to Moss, and no one seems to be able to get it, although there's like 5 Upper Dublin girls just standing there. Oh, I'd get wrecked. Don't like to see that. It is quite chilly, I have to say. It's getting a bit frosty as it goes.
And when you have people who don't like the cold, you are just being tortured by this.
Cloud in the sky, but it is freezing and very cold.
Yeah, so Upper Dublin tries to shoot on goal, and they get saved right up by the Springfield goaltender. Moss trying to build behind number 10 in the middle. Beautiful opportunity. Oh, Ricochet.
Oh, so close. So very close.
For 2 players, that was a very close. I was surprised nobody scored, but that was a good save by whoever the Springfield goalie is.
Yeah, good job, everybody. Good job, Upper Dublin. And now forcing a corner kick. So Upper Dublin looking to score here after that missed opportunity. Here it is, centering pass. Save made by the Springfield goaltender. And that was number 4 on Springfield who tried to, number 4, Caitlin Brown, who tried to score that one. I'm sorry, number 4 is Tina Haig, sorry. 4, Tina Haig tried to shoot that one. That one's stonewalled right by the goalie, Springfield. And this one looks like it's going to go out unless someone saves it. Keats opts not to save it, so it's going to be an Upper Dublin throw-in. So, oh, that's another nasty play. Maddie Sanders is the recipient of that hit, but she just picks it right back up, and trips on the ball. Hate to see that one. And benefiting is Danny Sabari, who was standing right there, tries to get a kick on the ball, and that's Keats trying to also move the ball down the field. And saving the ball is Springfield, but they don't. So King throwing it in here for Haig. Haig misses the head, but she gets her foot on the ball, tries to go a through ball, and save by the Springfield goalie. But I think that was originally supposed to be a pass, but ended up being a goal. So Upper Dublin's still got it back. Number 23 on our near side. Looks as she's got an open lane, trying to cross it. Stops on the ball, takes a second, and she's battled over by Springfield and loses that one. Quick to collect it is Sasha Keats, who stops her from going downfield, and Katie King can't stop that one before it goes out.
They better act quick, because Springfield is pushing hard. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, they're coming back because right now they realize that they're down 1-0, and it wouldn't be good for morale if they were down by one going into the half. Haig comes out. Number 27 comes in. Upper Dublin phasing out their seniors. And that is Keats trying to save it there. King saving it again, and trying to get in front of that. She tried to slide tackle. I saw that, but it didn't work. Oh, here's an open pass. That's going to be offsides, clearly.
I was about to say if they didn't call that was just sad.
That was blatantly offsides. I mean, you could see that a mile away. So Keats is going to take the kick on this one. Clearly it's indirect because there's not a goal in sight, not a goal post in sight here. Nice long kick. Ricochets off number 21, gets it over to number 27 on Upper Dublin. Ping pong, and now number 27 has it on the far side. Trying to building around 2 Springfield. And that lead for number 19. Dash too far, and Springfield kicks it out. So, still going to be Upper Dublin's ball. This is Brown, number 3. Actually, Brown's going to come out for number 41 and 22. So Desh and Brown are coming out for 22 and 41. Yep. So good job, girls. That's the squad that scored the goal. Well, 8 minutes in the first half.
Oh, time flies.
Like I said, here's the corner, and high. Oh!
What a slap down. That was awesome.
Upper Dublin is really doing very well. They just need to get another goal. But they keep shooting and shooting and shooting, and Springfield has had no opportunities. By the way that this is going, I don't know what's going to go on after the half. But Upper Dublin is just getting a lot more shots on net.
Absolutely. So that was another opportunity, another corner kick here for Upper Dublin, and foiled back out to Danny Zabari, who's trying to keep it in with the heads.
But it's out on Springfield, number 11.
So 7 minutes winding down here. John Topper, Upper Dublin's goalie. Upper Dublin's coach.
I would like to see the coaches play.
That would be fun. So here's going to be a quick, what's it called? Goal kick. Springfield looking to clear it, but number 23 on Upper Dublin heads it back right out. So going to be a throw-in for Upper Dublin. Keats looking to kick, and it goes out towards on Springfield. Kings can get the throw in here. To number 27, looking through. And it gets out to Springfield's number 11. Keats trying to save it, and that one's going to go out. So, ping pong. Oh, there was a hit right before Keats was able to receive it. And it goes to number 27 of Upper Dublin. 27 leading number 23, and that was too far, and it went out on number 27 of Upper Dublin. And that cross shot gets all the way up to number 22. Trying to get through, and it's going to go out. So it's midfield is where the ball is going to end up landing. That's generous ball placement even for Upper Dublin. So some substitutions here. Lexi Moss is back on. .41 of Upper Dublin gets it on the far side after some passes with Springfield, and now it results in Upper Dublin working down the lane with both. There's another header by Lexi Moss. Moss trying to cross number 10, stopped, and now Upper Dublin still's got control of it. Number 34. 34 trying to get into 10. That looked like it was originally going to be a pass, but then it turned into a shot and it was saved. So unfortunate. Here's a kick that was pretty weak. King tries to stop it. She jumps up into the air trying to stop it. Number 34 now. Sabari, 34. Just looking around for it, I guess. And it's back out to Moss. Keats. And it's going to go in for no Upper Dublin receiver. So it's going to be a corner kick for Upper Dublin here. Everyone's looking. Oh, I'm not going to do it. Are you? Oh, that's a bad call. I mean, that's a good call. Sorry. It's going to be an Upper Dublin corner kick. There was some confusion there. And it looked like Springfield was going to get their way, and it was not going to be a corner kick. But they finally ruled that indeed it is a corner kick here for Upper Dublin. Here's the kick. Trying to center it in and stopped by Springfield. Trying to get it back in, and Springfield's goalkeeper grabs it before it goes anywhere else.
You know, with all these headings I see, it's no wonder our girls are good at math. They really know how to use their heads.
I like that. That's funny. But they also have CTE, and they're going to get that later. But that's just, we won't talk about that here on TV.
Not today.
Go ahead and watch Concussion, the movie. As Tina Haig comes in for number 10, Upper Dublin. Here's a throw in by Katie King. And another header out by Springfield. So it's just going to go back and forth, back and forth. King here with the throw in. Here it is. Stopped. And then she's trying to go down the lane, but that actually went out, unfortunately. It's alright, good try. Here's a throw in. Headed by Katie King. She's just giving them a little taste of their own medicine. Keats trying to kick it, tries to get it through. She does to Haig. And Moss trying to collect it. Moss, number 26, finally does. Passes it to the far side. It might be a little bit too far of a lead. But actually, no, number 41 collects it, and it's going to be Upper Dublin's ball as it goes out on Springfield in an effort to, suppress the quick flurry of movement. But now it gets back out to the middle with Springfield. 31, Sasha Keats, passing it with their head over. And it's going to get out to midfield with Springfield controlling it. It's going to go rolling out. So here's a throw on the far side. Another head. Keats trying to move it, and then King on the back. Gets out number 27 trying to move it, and that's clearly it. Some kind of a penalty there. Yeah. Good call. I think that was a good call. Before Katie King was going to hit it, they realized, oh yeah, that's right. That's a penalty. You can't do that to somebody, tripping them. So here's a kick by Keats. A minute winding down here left. Ooh, nice lead here for, oh, if it only went a little bit more for Moss, and then it's going to get back out. Everyone's just trying to pat the ball down. Sabari trying to pass it on the, ooh! She gets it through over to the near side, number 27 racing to get it before it goes out. And, whoa! There's another trip, and that's a unfortunate hit by Katie King, who kind of misreads that with her foot. And it's going to go Moss back to the goalie, who kicks it. Hits it down. Oh, racing Lexi Moss is trying to get it. She does. She turns on it. She's on the far side. Number 26 has it. Tries to turn on it. Right into King. Haig. And that is foiled with just a second left. All right. Well, we're going to go to halftime break here. It is 1-0. Upper Dublin Cardinals in the lead. And be prepared for another packed and exciting second half here. Upper Dublin Cardinals. This is Josh Portney.
Maya St. Pierre.
And Will Fields.
And we'll see you here in the second half.
Oh boy, there are so many classes to choose from. I don't know which one to pick.
Do you want to know the best class to join this year?
Of course. I think I will join the UDTV.
Go. And we're kickoff here. It's the second half here. Upper Dublin girls trailing it 1-0. After that first half that had a lot of action in it. Hopefully this second half is going to match the same intensity. I'm Josh Portney here alongside Aiden Coyne. Maya's behind the camera. And Upper Dublin switching sides here. Number 21 on our near side. Trailing up. Passes with a lead pass to Dash, and Anna Dash all the way at the corner. And it's going to unfortunately go out on her. So it's going to be a goal kick for Upper Dublin, but still keeping up the intensity. I like that. So, Ian, how do you think the first half went?
Well, I think Upper Dublin played really well in the first half. They were very aggressive and very defensive. They kept up with the ball, kept up with Springfield, and they did a really good job overall.
Absolutely, keeping discipline. And Anna Dash on the side here, the near side, trying to trail it up there with a cross pass, and it's going to go out on Springfield. That's going to be a corner kick. Prepare for a corner kick on our near side, on the far, on our near corner. Number 21 trying to do a centering pass here. Here's Haig with the, she trips over a Springfield player. She was so close to getting her foot on the ball right in the middle with an empty net, or at the empty side, but couldn't get a foot on it. It's going to be another corner kick here for Upper Dublin. It's another opportunity here to score. Centering pass in. And here's the corner. Haig trying to look on the ball. Number 4. Oh, crossbar shot. And King trying to keep it in. But it looks like a lot of that momentum just died. And the Springfield goaltender picks it up. But that was really close. That was a crossbar hit. If she had only hit it like an inch less, it would have been really good. Here's the kick in for Lexi Moss, trying to lead to number 19 Dash. And the ball goes back out. Sanders lets Keats get it. Keats kicks it all the way to Springfield zone. Around the 50-yard line. So here's going to be a throw in here for Springfield. Here's a throw in. And it's stopped by 3, which is Brown. And that's out. So there's a build up here for Emily Booth, who tries to get nice lead for Lexi Moss. Lexi Moss, number 26, open. And that's a goal for Lexi Moss, number 26, the senior. And it's 2-0 Upper Dublin. Great job, Upper Dublin, building from the behind. Absolutely. What a great job. Absolutely, and it was just echoed by, that is, D. Cross in the announcer's booth here with us. And that ball is high, and it's going to be, well, it was trying to stop, but then Maya Sanders gets her foot on it. That's going to go all the way down. And it's going to go out. Springfield's going to get their throw-in. The intensity has not stopped. Absolutely not. Not even a chance. So, good job, Upper Dublin, keeping it up. And now it's going to be a throw-in. So here's a throw in, and it gets out to number 27. Trying to turn on it is Haig. Goes back out to King, trying to center it. And Sanders gets it in the middle. Looking, she's got number 21 partially open, but Springfield's going to hit all the way back down. And it's going to be collected by Sanders, who's trying to get it out with Springfield looking. So it's going to be a goal kick for Upper Dublin. So 15, Emily Booth. And they fight, and then number 19, Dash. Dash is trying to push it back. Number 21, and it's going to ricochet off of a Springfield player, I believe. So it's going to be Upper Dublin. And so it's going to go back to Keats. Keats is going to kick it all the way down. That's going to be possibly trying to kick it in for Emily Booth, but unfortunately couldn't get that one, and it's going to go rolling out on Upper Dublin. So it's going to be a lead. Number 19, Upper Dublin, Tina Haig trying to get it. Number 4, Tina Haig with an open, kind of an open lane. Springfield tripping it over themselves, and number 19 Dash pushing it back to number 21 Upper Dublin. Here's the fielded by number 23 and stopped by the goalkeeper. So it's going to go out on Springfield. Here's a throw in. And it's going to be passed out to Sanders. Sanders looking. She kicks it all the way down. And here's going to be a throw in for Dublin. Trying to get back to Lexi Moss, and they keep on trying to push it in. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like Maya said. And there's really just no getting forward. It's kind of been, stalemate. But I can tell you that Upper Dublin has had possession more in this half, at least. Here's Springfield throwing it in. The head by Brown ricochets right into a Springfield player. Brown with a throw in. And Keats trying to get it. Ooh, see that's not good. Yeah, Keats hit, I guess her foot nailed right into that Springfield player. So unfortunately, that's going to be a penalty. Here's the kick to the side for Springfield. And Upper Dublin pressuring them to go backwards. There's a lot of red there, I can see, not a lot of white, which is good. And that pass is going to go all the way down for Springfield, where King's going to try to turn on the ball, and she gets it out, but it goes out on Springfield, so it's going to be Upper Dublin's. So it appears that the play is building in midfield, where, another opportunity foiled, but yeah, it's going to be an Upper Dublin throw-in. Katie King's going to throw it back for Keats, for Keats. Going over to Sanders. Sanders at midfield. Going to number 21 and out to Brown on the near side. Brown trying to bring it back in through Booth. Booth turns. Booth into number 19 Dash. Dash back to Haig. Number 4. Upper Dublin trying to bring it in. They're at least outnumbering Springfield with a shot here. That's a long, wide shot by Emily Booth. But at least Upper Dublin is outnumbering Springfield when it gets to these offensive plays. That means that there's potential for later when they actually, make it work for more Upper Dublin players. So that's going to be Canaria coming in. So now mostly seniors are back into the game with just under 30 minutes left to go in the game. Tripping over the ball is the Springfield player, and it's going to go back into Springfield zone, where Springfield player number 19 just tries to kick it out before it turns any worse. And so, unfortunately, it's going to go the other way, and Upper Dublin coughs it up. It's going to be a goal kick. So Upper Dublin trying to still pressure back in with Emily Booth racing to get it, and she unfortunately loses that race. She's behind. Canaria is still trying to save it. And finally Springfield gets it out of their zone around the midfield. Coughing it up is Springfield with a racing Lexi Moss down the near side of the field, turning on it and passing it right in to number 21, Upper Dublin. Gets it out to Dash, number 19. Booth, number 15 in the corner. Shot and goal! Upper Dublin 3-0. That's going to make it a goal for Emily Booth. 3-0 Upper Dublin over Springfield with just under 28 minutes left to play. Absolutely. As again, Miss Cross echoes what I said. She can hear me next door, so I'm sure she's silent. And so a couple headers here. It's back out to midfield for Upper Dublin. Lexi Moss gets it out to Canaria, who's going back. Canaria tries to get it to Dash, and she does, but it goes out on... I think that was out on Springfield, so it's going to be Upper Dublin's ball. Here's a throw in by Brown, trying to get it into Hopkins. And so now a couple of plays, Springfield's got it, but it's going to be turned for Keats. Keats over number 41. Trying to move through number 19. Oh, Desh. Hate to see it. Desh hit it out on her own player. And now it's going to be Emily Booth. Finally maneuvers her way so that Springfield gets it out on their own 30-yard line. And again, Springfield kicks it out. So it's going to be about a throw in around the 5. So pretty close in striking distance towards the goal. Trying to look for another 4th goal. This would be big. You know, as I said in the beginning, they haven't really won a lot on their own home turf. They began the season, I think, 0-4 in their when they played at home, and then they evened it out because they only won at other schools. So they were 4-0 at away for the first 8 games and 0-4 at home for the first 8 games cumulatively. So it produced a 500 record for that beginning. And now they're like 8-6, so a little bit of evened out. They started to win on their own home turf, as they, over there in the Sparks field, they actually just put in the new field. So here's Springfield moving it back down. Keats trying to get it out of the zone, and that's King who finally does kick it out. That's a big kick, and it's going to stop around midfield. So here's a throw in by Springfield, heading around, and now it's going to be Keats, and Maddie Sanders is going to pass right back to the goalie, who can't pick it up, but she kicks it, and it's going to go way over. So Upper Dublin's goalie trying to get it. She finally does. Oh, but there's not a save. And she finally does. That was a little scary there for a second, but Upper Dublin's goalie manages to grab it. She originally dropped the first pass because she tried to pick it up in the center of the all the people, but then finally got it. So out on Springfield, Upper Dublin. Caitlin Brown throwing it in, trying to get it out to Hopkins. Here's a kick by Keats, ricocheting off of Lexi Moss. Moss all the way out, and that's going to be a little bit too far for number 41 on Upper Dublin. So here's the kick, and that one's going to go into the seats as well. Sanders kicks it, but I think she was just trying to clear and cleared way too far. Hopkins kicks it in. And Booth trying to get it, but finally it's Hopkins who leads, and then it's going to be a interception by Springfield. Back and forth again, which now it goes all the way back out to Upper Dublin's goalie, who's trying to pick it up, it collided off of the Upper Dublin goalie and an Upper Dublin player, so they couldn't actually touch it, and thankfully it went wide, but that was scary. Here's the corner kick, and thankfully it's stopped. Not a single Springfield player kicks it in, and now Keats has got it. She's going to pass it out to Booth. Booth, number 15, passes it with a swing pass over to Hopkins, who coughs it up, and now it's going to be Caitlin King who's going to try to bicycle kick it and move it back. She does. Gets it out to Ian Hopkins, number 18, trying to get it around midfield, leading for Emily Booth, and it's going to go right to the Springfield goalie. So it's going to be a throw-in for Springfield. Another throw-in for Springfield. So another back and forth at midfield. Upper Dublin trying to get on the ball, and now it's going to be Tina Haig pushing it back out to the goalie for Upper Dublin in blue, who's been used quite a lot. That's a little unorthodox to have her be just like a regular player, because that means when she goes out to try to field the ball, she's gonna leave the goal unexposed or exposed. Springfield throw in on our near the side. Midway through the second half here. 20 minutes left to go here. Upper Dublin winning 3-0. Great job for our Lady Cardinals. Hopefully to secure this win. Take it back. Canaria, number 14, steps up onto it. A beautiful lead for number 41, who is dealing with two other players, but Canaria gets it back. She's not guarded by anybody. Number 41. Craig gets a through pass, and it's going to go out to the Springfield goalie. Here's a big throw-in by Caitlin Brown, and it goes all the way down. But number 21 of Springfield's just going to kick it out to stop the momentum. Here's a throw-in by Caitlin Brown, and it goes right to, unfortunately, right to Springfield. Springfield trying to get it out of their zone. They do, but there's not a single Springfield person on the left side of the 50-yard line. So now they're all coming in. Here's a high flying ball, and finally Upper Dublin's going to get that one. Everyone's just trying to fight for just an inch on the ball. Now Katie King on the far side is going to throw it in near midfield. 27 passes it back to King, who tries to hit it, and it's going to go into Springfield zone, but it might be too far for anybody. What's the call there? And it's going to be a corner kick. So they forced, Emily Booth forced it out on Springfield. Here's the corner kick. Here it is. Kick in. And another. It's going to be another corner kick because it was out on Springfield. So it's going to be a goal kick now. Unfortunately, that one did not go Upper Dublin's way. The ball gets out, but Upper Dublin's going to quickly get it. That's going to be number 21 who gets it, or that's Keats who tries to get back in. 18, Hopkins tries to make the ball go down, no more heading. And Lexi Moss has got it on the near side, and it's going to go out. Trying to kick it in is Hopkins, and it's going to go all the way back up to number 21. Keats gets it through to Canaria, trying. She's got 15, Emily Booth, but she's going to lead it for number 41. There's going to be a call. Probably bringing it back. It's going to be a penalty on Upper Dublin. So, Aiden, what do you have you been? You've been surveying this game. What do you think?
I think this game is quite eventful and not eventful at the same time based on the plays in the first and second quarter.
Yeah, it's just been very slow, unfortunately. But, after those 3 exciting plays for Upper Dublin, it's starting to get slow. Maybe it's not keeping up with the first quarter or first half. So number 27, Upper Dublin keeps it out. And the ball is just going to go all the way down for the Springfield goalie.
I feel bad for the girls who were playing out there. It is really cold. I was just outside doing camera duty, and it was freezing out there.
Yeah, it's definitely windy. From inside here, it looks pretty bright, but I think the sun is giving a false illusion. So here's a kick from Upper Dublin's goalie. And it's going to be too far for Springfield. And looks like number 9 is going to quickly pick it up and do a throw-in. So they're moving down the chains. Number 8, Upper Dublin. Out on Upper Dublin, unfortunately, number 27. They've taken out a couple of the seniors because I think they realize, all right, we've won pretty much. Let's, not say that. Let's, knock on wood. But we're in a good spot in the game, and I think they've realized, let the sophomores and juniors play. It is senior night, but let them, let the other guys play.
Let them have some fun.
Absolutely. And here's a stop by Keats, number 31, who hits it all the way down. A racing number 10 trying to get on the ball, and it's going to go right to the the Springfield goalie. 41 bouncing it in. Number 10 still keeping it within striking distance, and Lexi Moss is not giving up at the midfield. And it's going to go out towards Upper Dublin. So here's a throw-in for Springfield out on Upper Dublin. Keats, her clearing pass is knocked right down. And number 34, Diane Zabari, trying to clear it just like Keats did. And finally, Upper Dublin's goalie gets right to it. .21, and now it's going to go back to Sasha Keats. Ooh, that's a big hit. I wonder why they're not calling that. That was like a huge, I know they just collided, and I think it might have been her fault, but that was a huge hit, nonetheless. Here's another lead for number 10, who's trying to get it, and it's just going to be Springfield is just going to pass it back out. And here's a shot on goal, and that's a nice goal by number 14, Priya Canaria, getting the ball through as trying to navigate her way. That's 4-0 Upper Dublin.
And that's the goal by senior number 14, Priya Canaria.
Canaria, nice goal. So, good job, everybody. And Upper Dublin's in a really good position to win now with 11 minutes left here and up 4-0. Sabari still on number 34. She's a senior. Trying to get it through on midfield. The stop and then Priya. Here's another throw over Upper Dublin. As they try to get it through. And they still have number 34 and number 14, two seniors, Priya Canaria and Danny Zabari, still on. That's good. They're not going to take them off just because they scored. Here's another great lead pass and broken up by Springfield, but it was a good... Oh! Actually, no, they're still battling on the far side. Looked like it was going to go out. It's going to go out to the corner, and that's going to be a corner kick. Oh, it's actually going to be a goal kick. Here's the goal kick. Upper Dublin still in their zone. Number 22 of Upper Dublin. Passing it out to number 32. On the far side, or the far end, border point between outside and in. Rushing up. Rushing up is a pretty good area. He's trying to keep it in. Keeps going in and out, in and out. Now we're out to midfield. So throw in. And it's going to go down for Upper Dublin. Springfield looking to try to reverse it, but it's just going to go out. Yeah, it's going to go out on Upper Dublin, so it's going to be Springfield throw in towards midfield. 8 minutes winding down here on the clock. So back to collectors number 21. Makes her girl spin. Nice move there. So number 10. He gets it out to Sabari. Sabari number 34 leading it for number 41 all the way on the corner near the near side. Trying to stop it. And Springfield just going to pass it right back out. There's a long pass by Springfield throw-in. And it's going to get out to midfield around the 40-yard line. Springfield looking, and it's going to be gobbled right up by the Upper Dublin goalie. Here's a big kick, Upper Dublin's goalie. It's going to get all the way out to midfield with number 10, Upper Dublin. 1-on-3. And Springfield just going to take it all the way right back. I think that ball may have gone out, but I think they're just going to let it go. That one definitely did, though. So it's going to be Upper Dublin's throw in number 8. Number 10, passing it all the way in. Beautiful pass from number 32, trying to gain on her pass. And oh, right into the hands of the Springfield goaltender. Close. Bit of confusion here. What's going to happen? It's going to be a Springfield throw-in, midfield. And that one's going to go out. So it's going to be out on Upper Dublin in their own zone. Springfield, this is probably one of the only opportunities that they've had this entire game, I'd have to say. And it's obviously going to turn Upper Dublin. 34, Sabari booting it all the way down the field. There's no question. Pass all the way down. And Springfield just playing around with it. Upper Dublin's goalie is going to get it. And with just a little bit under 4 minutes and change to go. Here's the kick. Sabari with the head. And it goes right back to Upper Dublin's goalie, who's going to hold on to it for a little bit. Upper Dublin's girls, seniors, already celebrating their win. Great job, Emily Booth, Katie King, Maddie Sanders, and Ian Hopkins, Lexi Moss, Caitlin Brown, Katie King, and Tina Egg. Also, Sasha Keats. Who else am I forgetting? Danny Zabari. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody, but they are not as less important. It's just my memory is oh so good. Great job for the girls' senior team. Great 4-0 lead right now with a little under 3 minutes. And that ball on the far side of Upper Dublin's goal. Finally, Upper Dublin's goalie falls on the ball, and that's going to be another save made by them. How were the seniors tonight?
I thought they've been doing really, really well. I'm proud of them and all they've done. It's their last year here. I'm sure they've had a fun game, and I think we're gonna win today.
Yeah. So it's deep up in Springfield zone. A couple of the seniors come back on. I think just as a final, 3 minutes left show. Put on a show. They've got enough energy in the tank left for another 3 minutes. Keats back. It's going to go over to Hopkins. Hopkins has got it to number 4. Haig trying to get it. And it's going to go out on Upper Dublin. Here's a turn by Keats. Keats trying to pass it. Nice play by Keats trying to get the ball. Now she's got to hold on to it. That's Brown. All the way down. Up for number 4, Haig, and she misses the boat on that one. Booth racing back before it goes out. Stops, turns on the ball. Looking, goes to Canaria. Canaria, looking, goes to all the way out to Hopkins, who doesn't get her foot on the ball, unfortunately. Booth trying to kick into a unicycle, trying to switch the ball on the other side. She finally collects it. She's open on that side. Gives it right into Haig. Haig building in the back. Haig looking around. Oh, they both fall. It's going to be out on Springfield, though. Here's a corner kick, and it's a little high, but they're setting up, and Lexi Moss gives it right back to Brown. Brown's kick all the way on the back. She tries to kick it in for someone to head it, just somebody, and unfortunately nobody's there to receive. And Ian Hopkins gets it. And that's the game, everybody. 4-0 Upper Dublin, winning on their own home turf. Great victory over Springfield Spartans. And in decisive fashion. I'd like to say thank you on behalf of everybody here in the production studio. Josh Portney, that's me. And Maya, Aiden Coyne, Will, everybody here has worked at UDTV. Thank you very much. Great girls soccer year, and we'll see them in the playoffs, I think. I'm pretty sure. they're definitely in playoff contention. And great game. What do you think, Maya?
I thought that was an awesome game. Maybe a couple of nasty falls here and there, but overall we did really well.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. So, from everybody here at UDTV, I'm saying thank you and have a nice night.